Let's talk about something actually good about GameStop for once. I feel like someone might be offended by this, but I'm gonna talk about it anyways. I finally found something redeeming about GameStop. What? How crazy is that? I did not expect it or anything like that, but I will say I found something good about GameStop, and I think they're actually doing a good job here. It's not something I would normally tell people. Like, seriously, GameStop doing good? How often do you hear someone say that? Over the past few years, GameStop has an online service, and you can pick up games, and now more recently, you can pick up retro games, which is something that obviously something that matters to me a lot and is very awesome, but it can be very bad at the same time. And what I'm talking about today isn't the most conventional thing you will hear about GameStop, and honestly probably someone's gonna be like, he's just lying, he's making this up for GameStop. But no, honestly, what I'm about to tell you guys is something that is legitimately true about GameStop and is somewhat a redeeming quality about buying online. And I'll tell you guys this, it is something that you've probably either have heard about or have done it yourself, but buying games online, you might pick up a game. Here's Rad Rodgers, I just reviewed it, and when you open it up, there's no manual. The disc is in the system, don't worry, but there's no manual, or you don't even get the actual case. So that's one thing that really bugs me about buying online, and this is a little bit negative here, but I'll move into the positive in just one bit. This is just kind of laying the foundation of where I'm going. GameStop doesn't always give you the box or the manual or even something to put it in. Sometimes it comes, if it's a loose disc, in an envelope, or worse, you just get a bad game or the wrong game. But this happens to any company. Things happen, mistakes are made. But where a company, in my eyes, can really step up and make a difference is their customer service. And I'm probably gonna offend someone, and I've already mentioned that before, but GameStop Online has a pretty phenomenal online customer service. I am floored by how well it has gone for me. I want to say about 3 times in the last 2 years, I have bought something on GameStop Online and haven't gotten what I wanted, or haven't gotten what I anticipated, or just flat out didn't get it. And every time I do, I call up their customer service, and they've always been very, very well, and they handle things great. Now, the first story, and I'm gonna tell you to the day and dig into it a little bit, but the first story, I bought a bunch of Game Boy Advanced games whenever they had a sale about 8 months ago, maybe it was a year ago, but they had a sale on Game Boy Advance games, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy some. I want some of these games, and I'll flip some to make money to make up for the others. So I buy them, I get them, I buy a few Pokemon games, a few Mario games, the normal stuff, but I get it. The day I get it, I rush home, I get the box, I see, oh, maybe there's something in here that's boxed. None of it was, don't worry about that. It was all loose disc, or loose cartridges at least. And I'm digging through it, I'm going through it, I'm like, yeah, I got this game, oh, I got this game, oh, it's this Pokemon game that I've actually never played. And then I get down to it and I'm like, something's missing. Well, I ordered a Pokemon Fire Red and it never came. It wasn't in the box, and I was like, crap, this is my first time dealing with GameStop Online's customer service, and I don't know how I'm gonna prove to them that I didn't get this game. Like, I'm not trying to screw them or anything like that, and I don't want them to feel that way, but I just flat out didn't get the game, and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? Are they gonna give me my money back? Are they gonna say, sorry, we shipped it to you, you're out of luck? Or will they refund it? Well, I got to talking to the guy on the phone, and he was like, okay, so what are you missing? And I tell him, yeah, I'm missing the Pokemon Fire Red, and he's like, oh, okay, so it was this price, it was like 15 bucks or something, I don't remember what it was. And I was like, yeah, that's how much it was. And he's like, okay, well, we'll have one shipped out to you within 24 hours. And I was like, wait, they're doing good here. Okay, cool, yeah, have it delivered. So 3 days later, because I think it's 2-day shipping, but it takes 24 hours for a store to get it and send it out. So I'm like, sweet, okay, cool. They're gonna ship this thing out. I get it, it works, it's the right board, everything works out flawlessly, and I'm like, okay, cool, GameStop has something together at least. And then more recently, I picked up a bunch of Mario Party discs, and I picked up Mario Party 7 here, and it came in the mail, and I tested all my games, and this one didn't work. And I was like, again, I'm in this mindset of, well, crap, what am I gonna do in order to have them actually realize that, hey, I'm not lying, this game seriously didn't work. I myself tried to clean it. I didn't try to resurface it. I was not gonna do that. I kind of cleaned off the disc, sprayed it with some spray that I have that fills in some gaps and stuff, but I tried that and it didn't work, and I was like, I'm gonna have to call them and say, hey, I got this, it didn't work. And I'm explaining it to the guy, and he's like, okay, which one it is? I tell him Mario Party 7. He says, okay. I tell him how much it was. We go through the spiel of that way he knows it's me and everything, and then he's like, we'll have one shipped out within 24 hours and you should receive it within the week. And I'm like, wait, seriously? Like, GameStop is actually doing a good job here. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, well, they don't check it in the beginning, so if you get a bad game and they replace it automatically, they should do that anyways. I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, they don't owe me this. They could say, oh, well, yours doesn't work, it's because of your console. I'm sorry, we can't do anything for you. Or they'll say, sale as is, it's final, I'm sorry, we can't help you, it's a used game, stuff like that. But no, they actually give you another copy of that, and honestly, they didn't even ask for this back, and I'm quite surprised with that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. Honestly, it doesn't work, and I don't know if I really want to try to resurface it, just because I haven't had good luck resurfacing GameCube games, just because of the way that the discs are smaller, and it's weird within my resurfacer, so I usually don't like to do that. But I want to say GameStop did something good here. These are 2 out of the 3, and the third one was just the disc didn't work and the case was bad, and so I returned it and basically swapped it out and got one with a good case and a good disc. It wasn't all scratched up and everything, so that's nothing bad. But it just wasn't a good story, so I didn't really go into detail with you. However, GameStop is good about this. If you order online, you can take whatever you get either back to a GameStop near you, or you can call and return it to GameStop online, which I think is something that is very awesome. Not only can you take it locally, but you can ship it out, which gives you 2 options and kind of makes it easier for you. So if I knew that there was a game that I had that was messed up, and say I bought a PS4 game and it was messed up and they sent it to me, I could say on my phone, I could pull up their GameStop and say, there's one in my area 5 minutes from me. I'm just gonna go return this, and they'll swap it out and give you exactly what you want. So this is a video about me bragging about GameStop. I know I don't do it very often, and I don't hate GameStop, but there's things that I don't like about it. But this is actually a good positive thing about GameStop, and that's something you don't see online or YouTube or really anywhere. You don't see many positive things with GameStop, so I wanted to let you guys know, here's something that I've noticed that they're doing well. If you guys have any good things that GameStop does, make sure you comment down below. Let me know, because I want to know what your GameStop or your experiences are about GameStop have been like. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification. But most importantly, don't forget, have a good day.